What's up, this is Squad 24 for today with Farming Simulator 17 mod review. Today we'll be taking a look at a few pickup trucks, flatbed, a few dump trucks, front loader, and a excavator pack. Up first, we'll be taking a look at a crew cab short bed Nissan Frontier. This is a pretty cool truck. It is not color changeable, but it does have many different wheel options. A few of those are color changeable. Up front, you guys can see it has a very nicely done chrome grille, and it has awesome looking headlights along with fog lights. Down below, you guys can see it does have a chrome running board, chrome door handles, and a chrome roof rack up top. Around back, you guys can see it does say Frontier and Pro 4X, which is pretty cool. It does have four-wheel drive. Now in the back, it could get more detail with a brake lights and also adding a license plate and also a hitch. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 93 miles per hour. It does have lights, no turn signals, and up front you guys can see all of the lights do work, which is pretty cool. It goes 93 miles per hour, and on the inside it does have a Nissan steering wheel, and overall pretty detailed view, and it does need working mirrors. But other than that, this was one pretty cool truck. We'll be taking this for a spin, and I am very excited that we are getting more different brands of pickup trucks here in the game. There's not been too much Nissans, and this is one pretty cool, awesome, pretty small truck, and all of the links will be down below in the description. I do recommend you check them out, and I also would like to thank you all for the continued support on all of these mod reviews. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a 1950 Chevy pickup truck. This is very cool. I really do like the paint job on it. Looks awesome. You guys can see it does have chrome grille, chrome bumper, awesome looking headlights, Chevy badge in blue. Along the side, you guys can see it does have giant tires, and down below you guys can see very nicely done on the engine, and it looks like it does have a pretty large lift kit. Around the back, you guys can see chrome hitch, and take a look at that drop hitch. That is one very large hitch. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 152 miles per hour. Now the turn signals do not flash. In the front they do work, and take a look at that, guys. I mean, this truck looks awesome. Now on the inside view, it does have a pretty detailed dash, and overall looks pretty cool. No working steering wheel or working mirrors. We'll be taking this for a spin, and overall this looks awesome with those dual exhausts out the back, and in the back of the bed you guys can see pretty cool wood and chrome for the bottom of it. That is awesome, and overall the handling of this truck is really good. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Renault Flatbed. This is one very cool truck. Looks like it's twin steer, which is pretty cool. It is a cab over. Very nicely done. Now, it does have the locking strip, which is pretty cool. And as you guys can see, this flatbed looks awesome. It looks like there's a few wood underneath and also a few cones. A few beacon lights in the back. Pretty large ramps. And as you guys can see, overall, this looks pretty cool. It looks like there's an air tank over there. And then the pretty small gas tank right there. Once we hop on the inside, this truck goes 55 miles per hour. All of the lights do work, reverse lights, everything like that. It does have a few lights along the side. Now it does have 4 beacon lights, 2 on top of the cab, 2 in the back, and when you do press X, it will unfold itself, which is pretty cool. So we'll be actually pressing J, and as you guys can see, the straps kind of do tilt off, and take a look at that. That is pretty cool. Looks like you could get pretty much anything up there, but it looks like the angle right over there might be a little bit of a problem, but overall very cool truck. Now on the inside view, you guys can see pretty nicely done. It does have working mirrors, working steering wheel, working gauges, and this thing looks awesome. We'll be taking this for a spin now, seeing how this handles. We want to make sure the ramp is up, and overall this truck is pretty cool. The twin steer is very helpful, and having it a cab over is pretty cool, and I'm very excited for getting more of these trucks in the game. Looks like there's more coming out, which is pretty cool. I really do like these flatbed trucks. They are very versatile and compact. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a man dump truck pack. Now, there's a few differences between the dump beds. Other than that, they are very similar trucks. Up first, we'll be taking a look at this man cab over. You guys can see pretty nicely done on the dump bed. Spare tire over there as you come around the back. It does not have a bumper pull hitch. Looks like it does have one way in there, but it does not look to be bumper pull. You guys can see protection over the back lights, which is pretty cool. And then here are the 2 dump beds. You guys can see pretty big difference between them. This one looks pretty cool, but we'll definitely take a look at both of these. We'll be turning the truck on. Looks like this truck has a lot of wear and tear on the dump bed. When you press Control I, it will unload. Take a look at that. It does have one hydraulic from the front while it is going up. We'll be taking a look at all of the lights. So as you guys can see, it does have all working lights, which is pretty cool. 2 beacon lights, and on the inside view, working mirrors, working gauges, and working steering wheel, which is awesome and very nicely done. A lot of detail went into this truck. Once you kind of bring it back, you guys can see there's a few other things that you could do on it, and it has a top speed of 47 miles per hour. It does have protection on the front lights, which is pretty helpful. That saves you from replacing them, and there's a few other things that we'll be taking a look at. So once it is lowered, you guys can see if you do press V, it will give you a few options, and B will do a few convoy things in the front. You guys can see you add that. That's pretty cool. We'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this handles, and this is one very nice interior view. If you do have any cool video ideas with any of these mods, let me know down below in the comments. I really do like featuring a lot of mods here on the channel for reviews, and I do also like displaying all of the hard work by everybody in the farming simulator modding community, and I thank each and every one for making awesome mods. Up next, we'll just be taking a look at the difference of this dump bed. It looks like it's a little bit lower to the ground, and overall it looks pretty cool. So when we do unload this, guys can see it looks awesome, and you could actually open and close the door on the back. Take a look at that. Now this is very interesting. This, I will be looking into maybe adding this onto maybe our landscaping series, because we really do need a dump bed just like this, because I mean this is pretty cool. So if you are doing logs and they will not go through that gap, all you really have to do is to press 7 and it opens that up, or you can even have it kind of flat and load some pallets in, which is pretty cool. I really do like that feature, and everything else is pretty much the same on this truck, and everything works like that, but pretty cool and overall pretty awesome. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a pretty cool front loader. Now you could get some very large tires on it, larger than the ones, even duals on either side, which is pretty cool. It does come with many different buckets, but up front, once we hop in, it goes 21 miles per hour. It does have turn signals, does have some pretty large protection there, and it does have some awesome work lights front and back, and up front you guys can see it does have lights. So take a look at this, guys. Very awesome, looks very strong and very beefy with metal, and take a look at that reach. It actually lifts up pretty high, and wow, that is awesome. I don't really know of a front loader that reaches up that high. Now on the inside view, you guys can see very interesting view. Looks like you are off to the side, and there's somebody over there, but when you go forward, you do kind of go with the bucket forward. The steering wheel does work, and that's pretty much it on the inside view, but very nicely done. This looks awesome, and it has a top speed of 21 miles per hour. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a excavator pack. Now there's many different excavators. There's a Volvo, there's a Case, there's a few other ones, there's a Hitachi and a Komatsu. So there's a lot of different ones, but today we'll be just taking a look at the Cat, and I also did bring on the John Deere, which is pretty cool. But as you guys can see, it does come with a bucket, and there's actually a option where you could remove the collision, which is pretty cool. Very nicely done. The tracks look awesome, pretty nice, very compact, but it's also very large at the same time, and this is probably our new medium-sized excavator, which is pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside view, you guys can see it does do it, and when you do remove X, the collision will go away here on the bucket. All of the controls do work, everything works like that. It does have lights in the front and in the back, and the difference between all of them is that they are just reskinned, but as you guys can see, they all work. They rotate. The camera does rotate with you, which is pretty cool. Then they have an option to not rotate, and then they have one where you are on the inside view. So pretty cool, guys. Since you see, it does have working mirrors, and overall this interior first person view looks pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed today's mod review. Go check out all of the mods down below in the description. Have a great day, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.